Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of Entertain Us. After the colossal failure of episode 1, I figured why not? Let's make another episode. If you don't succeed the first time, try again. Or do they say insanity is doing the same thing over and over again but expecting a different outcome? Yeah, don't listen to people who give you advice. Alright, let's just dive into this. Alright, unlike last time, I actually went ahead and picked some of the trailers that I wanted to watch. So first one, haven't read the book, haven't seen the original movie, but if I'm going to take a wild guess, I'm going to guess we're going to follow somebody who is in their early 20s trying to figure out the universe that they're in, and they're going on this journey, some might say a hero's journey, to gain all the knowledge and information about this universe that they need to ultimately save it from this doomed existence. Obviously, it's a big budget production, Warner Brothers and, what was the other one again? Legendary, yeah, obviously.
There's something happening to me. There's something awakening in my mind. I can't control it. What did you see? There's a crusade coming. Do you often dream things that happen just as you dreamed them? Yes. The test is simple. Remove your hand from the box, and you die. What's in the box? Pain. You inherit too much power. You have proven you can rule yourself. Now you must learn to rule others. Something none of your ancestors learned. My father rules an entire planet. He's losing it. He's getting a richer one. He'll lose that one too. Arrakis is a death trap. Kill them. This is an extermination. They're picking my family off one by one. Let's fight like demons. An animal caught in a trap will gnaw off its own leg to escape. What will you do? I know you. One day, the legend will be born. All of civilization depends on it. The future, I can see it. I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. My Lord Duke. Where the fear is gone, only I will remain. Go, go, go!
Well, it's pretty much what you would expect. I don't know, it looks like a mix of Marvel and Disney movies, and the only difference is Warner Brothers is producing it. Yeah, it looks like they've set it up so that it's going to be successful, but obviously hardcore fans are going to hate it. People who love the book are going to hate it, and people who are fans of the original movie are probably not going to like it. So, same old story, just a different movie. Alright, let's move on. Alright, second one is Tenet. Another Christopher Nolan movie. Take a cool idea and then just make a big movie about it. Some science fiction element to it. They're going to talk about this weird concept that is cool and probably spin a story out of it. probably has some intensely good music, but that's all I'm expecting.
Tennis. Last time it was no tennis.
One of these bullets is like us, travelling forwards through time. The other one's going backwards. Can you tell which is which? How about now?
Why does it feel so strange?
You're not shooting the bullet. You're catching it.
Whoa. I done went back in myself, felt like hell. Work, I risked it, pace yourself. How you living? Know you thrilling, off a sending. How I got my stripes and pendants back in now. Live the street, boy, this wild, let it be. Break this out, gotta eat. Not a vibe, but away with the sound. By the way, counting down by the days.
Who's the American?
He seems nice. I invited him to the dinner.
It's good with fists for a diplomat.
There are people in the future who need us.
You got something?
Not gonna like. Time isn't the problem. Getting out alive is the problem. Close the opera. Hit a red and blue outside. I think our options up. I would random, never had to line it up. I be swerving on the waves like a line of love. Moving first on my turf, I'm out of line. I put in work, I draw the line and cross it first. I need the time, I need the search. It's just like fun and make it worse. In a verse.
I don't know, I'm kind of bored watching the trailer.
No idea what you're getting yourself into if you go through that door.
It's slow motion when I dance.
Well, I'm going, so any tips will be welcome.
Ain't no time on faces scams.
What do you think we're seeing?
The detritus of a coming war.
You want to crash a plane? Well, how big a plane?
I can't take this, Jesus. Alright, that kind of frustrated me. I don't know, I really... See, the thing is, it's a Christopher Nolan movie. No matter even if it's bad or good, that's not even a concept anymore. It's like, doesn't even matter if it's good or bad. As long as it opens a dialogue between fans, it's still profitable. Warner Brothers is going to make their money back. Nolan is going to make his money back. And he's just part of the Hollywood elite, or elite, depending on which part of the world you're from. Hollywood, or mainstream Hollywood, invests in these actors like Robert Pattinson, for example. It's kind of getting tiresome. At some point, I don't even know if Christopher Nolan knows what he's doing with these movies. I think he writes them down, and I think he's really good at writing down conversations between people. Not even him, depending on who is writing the actual script, maybe even Jonathan Nolan, depending whoever it is, and then finally at the editing stage, I think he just goes like, oh, you know what? Let's make this trippy. Let's just make this all, play backwards and play it as a thing with time. Jesus, I don't know. I mean, if the day Nolan comes out and says like he's gonna make a slasher movie, that day I will be surprised. I'll be like, what? I'm gonna watch this movie, but this is pretty much in his lane. I guess after Prestige, they just like made him into this weird niche where he just talks about or makes movies about these cool concepts. I mean, it was great when Inception came out, but then it was pretty tiresome since then. I mean, Interstellar, I can keep going on. I would like Nolan to go back to when he did movies like Insomnia or Memento, where the gimmick of it wasn't really about the science fiction concept, but really progressing the film with just characters. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just like having good actors on screen that they just take whatever drab of dialogue that they have and just say it in a convincing way that you're just like, oh my god, that's fantastic. But I mean, I bet it's going to make a lot of money. I bet people are going to be talking about it all the time. Now that rant is over. Hopefully the next movie will cheer me up, but I'm pretty sure it's not, because it's this Netflix movie is called Enola Homes. I don't know, from just looking at the trailer, and not even looking at the trailer, but just looking at the marketing images that they've put up, I'm gonna guess that this is a story where Sherlock Holmes accidentally has a brilliant daughter somewhere in his opium-induced state. He managed to impregnate some girl, and now Enola Holmes is solving mysteries and taking on some of Holmes's unsolved cases. It's the same thing. We have, I don't even know the girl's name, the girl from Stranger Things. She clearly has a lot of fan following, and Netflix has made her the Netflix elite or elite, whatever you want to call it, but it just means she's invested, she's gonna make movies, and the idea between is it good or bad is just gonna be a dialogue between fans. It doesn't really matter if it is good or bad, because people will go and watch it. But let's say an independent producer does a film, even if it's good, it's not going to get to that level. It's never going to get to a stage where people are going to watch it and have a discussion about is it good or is it bad. They're just not going to watch it. Yeah, but whatever. Let's just get through this. Enola Homes. Let's do this.
Now, where to begin? My mother named me Enola, which backwards spells alone. And yet, we were always together. And it was wonderful.
Whoa, is this a Tim Burton movie?
She was my whole world. Which leads me on to the second thing you need to know. A week ago, I awoke, Mother, to find that my mother was missing, and she did not return. I'm presently on the way to collect my brothers, Mycroft and Sherlock. Yes, Sherlock Holmes, the famous detective, my genius brother. He will have all the answers.
Enola. Where's your hat and your gloves?
Well, I have had.
Well, I guess that wasn't exactly the same thing. But although if she was Sherlock Holmes' daughter, that would have made more sense, or made it a little more interesting, but whatever.
Just makes my head itch. And I have no gloves.
My God.
A wild woman brought up a wild child who will make her acceptable for society.
She seems intelligent.
There are two paths you can take, Enola. Yours, or the path others choose for you.
It is time to find my mother.
The game is afoot. If I have to stay hidden from my brothers, I must become something unexpected. A lady. You've progressed nicely.
Is she safe?
She's our company.
I'm Viscount Tewkesbury.
A useless boy.
You have to help me. I'm not ready to die in a train.
I'm not ready to die at all, and I was going to before I met you. What are you planning, Mother?
She always had a reason for everything. Her way of doing things. Perhaps she wants to change the world.
Perhaps it's a world that needs changing.
Unlike most well-bred ladies, I was never taught to embroider. I was taught to watch and listen. I was taught to fight. I'm coming to find you, Mother.
You don't know how to embroider.
Well, I really don't know what to say about that one. It pretty much what I expected. Netflix movies. I do not have Netflix, so I don't even have to worry about all that marketing Netflix is gonna throw at me because they know I'm not gonna watch it. But whatever. It's just it's disappointing, you know. I don't get why they have to make it related to Sherlock Holmes. It doesn't make sense. I'm probably asking all the wrong questions. Netflix, their mindset is probably going to be, oh, we don't care what the fucking story is. We just want to put Millie Brown in there. You know? That's it. Fuck it. We don't give a shit. Sherlock Holmes' sister? Fuck it. I don't get this world. It just doesn't make sense to me anymore. Well, another awful episode. None of us are entertained. Unfortunately, these are probably the 3 biggest movies that are going to come out pretty soon, so every one of us is going to watch a shit ton of ads. Subconsciously prepare ourselves for people talking about this all the fucking time. That's great. Alright. Well, hopefully this will be the last episode, and what am I doing with my life?